Hello everybody, it's Mario. Game of Thrones Season 7 Episode 3. Spoilers. Okay, spoilers. If you have not watched this episode. Okay, so spoilers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about to get into the moments I like. Woo! The mating is happening! The meat! I'm like, wow, I thought it was going to be like maybe taken later on in the episode, but no, D&D are giving the fan service right away. So Jon is on the shores of Dragonstone. He's there, and then they're like, okay, so Mrs. Sunday and Tyrion are right there, like, hello. He's like, the bastard of Winterfell, the dwarf of Castle Rock. And they shake hands, they take their weapons, and then after that, I was like, oh, they're walking up. I'm like, oh crap, it's happening, it's happening. He's like, you seem little, you know, he's like, how would you feel? Oh, all my bannermen told me not to come here. And so would I have told you not to come. And then Drogon flies over them, and then they're like, what the hell? He's like, it takes some getting used to. He sees all three of the dragons. Even Davos is like, wow. Well, if they seen White Walkers, like, yeah, I believe in anything. It was funny how Jon just dropped to the ground. And then they meet the Mother of Dragons. My grace, my liege. So they meet her. And Miss Sunday gives her a long intro. The Mother of Dragons, the Breaker of Change, the Khaleesi. I'm like, wow, who is she? Apollo Creed? Rocky IV. I'm like, damn. Okay, if you watch Rocky IV, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, whoa, are these, he has so many names. I was like, is it ever going to end? And then it goes to Davos. This is Jon Snow, King of the North. That was it. I was like, oh shit. That was the shortest intro. But her, she got the long intro. I'm like, So they're like, have you came here to bend the knee? No. Wow, Jon is so natural. And then he's like, why should I trust you? Your grandfather burned my grandfather. And I'm like, oh, he doesn't know that, what was it, his paternal grandfather burnt his maternal, or is it the other way around? I was like, oh, he doesn't know that she's his aunt. And she doesn't know that he is her nephew. But anyway, besides all that, this was getting good. The banter was going back and forth, and I'm like, wow, this is like debate. Like literally, I'm watching a debate team with a little bit of anger. I was like, this is epic. This is so good, the way they're just fighting amongst each other. And then he's like, why should I bend the knee for you? I don't know you. And then she got, no, because the thing is, he says, I need your help. We need each other's help. I need your help to fight the dead. And they're like, And that's why they were skeptic, but I'm like, you have 3 dragons. Nobody believed that dragons were reborn again. Why should you be skeptic that, you know, White Walkers are roaming the earth? So Dany did something he didn't expect. I didn't expect it either. She said, I'd like to ask for forgiveness for my father. What he did to your grandfather. I was like, wow. I'm like, she's taking the high road. And then she gets mad. He's like, he hasn't called me your grace or acknowledged me as his queen. He said this whole war that's going on, they're fighting like children. It doesn't matter because the dead is coming. Whatever comes in the north, we're screwed. And then he said, like, you know, I'm the rightful queen. She said all that. And then you're in the north, that means you're in rebellion. And he's like, it doesn't matter. Because after the war is over, you're just going to be, it's just going to be a graveyard. I was like, whoo. Because I'm thinking of the House of the Undying scene back in, what, season 2? That could be reality if she doesn't help Jon Snow. And then she comes to him walking, telling her struggle that she's been through these whole last 6 years. And I'm like, the part where she talked about, like, I've been sold, raped, violent. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, I remember what, Khal Drogo did to you. Sorry. Whew. Yeah, I was like, damn. And then after that, Davos like, no, bitch. I am not letting you do this to my man. My main man. He comes in, tells him his whole resume about becoming Lord Commander, fighting for the wildlings, bringing the wildlings, becoming friends with the wildlings, allies. And then he gave his heart to his people and also took a knife in the heart. He said that, but as soon as he's about to say, Jon was like, don't say that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, I guess some things you gotta keep secret. I'm like, I guess this will happen when you try to bring families together. It's not always fruitful. So then after that, the end of the conversation, because Varys is coming in, he's like, am I your prisoner? And she's like, not yet. Varys tells Dany, the fleet is gone. Most of the ships are gone. Euron took the Sand Snakes and took Yara, and I'm like, oh shoot. Then after that, Euron is being celebrated. He's trotting into King's Landing, and he's like, look at them, they're cheering on a Greyjoy, and he tells Yara, like, it's kind of getting me turned on. The other word, hard. Oh, like, wow. And you see the Sand Snakes there, Mama Sand Snake and Cub Sand Snake. I forgot their names, so that's why I call them the Sand Snakes. And it's crazy because it's like the same thing what they did to Cersei. They're shaming her, throwing fruits, the same thing, same old jazz. So they get there. He's like, I brought you a gift. The Sand Snakes are right there. Mama Sand sees Cersei, spits on the thing, and she's like, I was like, oh crap. He's like, a gift. And like, will you give me what I want? I'll give you your heart's desire after we win the war. Woo, not much of a deal. Get out, Yara. But no, he loves the attention. He loves everyone's cheering for him. So after that, he's like, yeah. And he's like, so, do you have any advice for, since we're going to be brothers? And he's shocked. Jaime, like, advice? Like, yeah. How does she like it? Gentle? A finger in the bum? Oh, Jaime, he knows that, you know, them and Jaime is real, that they've been doing, yeah, they know that the incest is, he knows, but he doesn't care. He threw shade and let it swap. Oh, like, whew. Jaime, I think, at the end of next season, is definitely going to kill both of them. That's what I think, because he was pissed. I also like this scene. They're at the dungeon, both of the snakes, Mama and the Cub. And Cersei's just, and the mountains there, like, I wish I had so many ideas. I thought the mountain in my thoughts is crushing your daughter's head right in front of you, or yours too. But no, because Mama Snake killed Melisandre. So what she did, the same exact thing. She kissed her daughter, and they said the poison could take a day, or weeks, or a couple of days. And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you're gonna see your daughter die. I'm like, that is kind of ruthless, because the thing is, yeah, like, you just saw her get poisoned, and you're gonna be saying, like, you better make sure you eat the food, or it's gonna be force fed down. Like, damn, Cersei's evil. And then Minecraft comes back. Okay, if you haven't watched Sherlock, yeah, the guy that's playing the banker of the Iron Bank wants them to pay their debts, and then he's like, we'll give you the gold. A Lannister always pays his debts. He's like, you are your daughter's father. Your father's daughter. I was like, wow. Because this is what happens. They're like, yeah. Because he's threatening her about backing other people that are fighting against her. And then she says, oh, yeah, what about Daenerys that stopped slavery? Isn't that ruining your trade? And he's like, right there, it got him. Like, yeah, it is ruining. Because slave trading has been going down. And then he said, how about, she persuaded him and told him, if you back us, we'll give you Dothrakis. We'll give you... I'm listening. He didn't say that, but he was like, whoo, Dothraki slaves, okay. Oh, like, damn. So he won her over. I mean, she won him over. So Jon and Tyrion, they're talking, they're having a conversation. He wants to leave, and then he's like, ask me what you want to ask. Because the thing is, Jon Snow never tells anybody about it. Like, I remember when he was when he let the wildlings in, he didn't tell everyone right there in that moment why he was letting the wildlings. He's like, we saw the White Walkers. They are coming. If he would have said that, probably people would have had to like, okay, we shouldn't let these wildlings in. But I get it. You're trying to use them as allies. Maybe they probably still would have, you know, called him a traitor and all that for the watch. So yeah. So next, Tyrion goes back to Daenerys, and they're talking about dragonglass. Give him a gift. Let him mind it. You didn't even know you had it. And she thinks it's useless, but Jon told Tyrion that, yeah, dragonglass can help kill the White Walkers. And she's like, okay, and then they meet again, and they're talking, and he's like, you can have it. He's like, thank you, my grace. And then they ended on good terms. Yeah. And then Winterfell. I was like, okay, so you saw Littlefinger trying to chime in his little wrenches, you know, his little... throw like little whispers in her ears. I'm like, yeah, he definitely wants Sansa to take over Winterfell. And then he's like, then somebody rushes to Sansa, like, someone's at the gate. I'm like, what? Arya's there already? I'm like, a reunion! It's not Arya. It's Bran! The three-eyed raven. I was like, oh my god. I felt so emotional watching that. I'm like, wow. It's been, what, since season 1 since they last saw each other? They hug. They have that. And then they go to the weirwood tree. And Bran's being a little weird. Emo. Or comatose. Because he's like, I see everything. I saw everything. I'm like, okay. Yeah, speaking code, bastard. So he also said that he needs to speak to Jon. Whoo, I guess that's a hint that he's going to tell him that you're not really a Stark. You're a Targaryen. Well, we'll see if that happens, because with my thinking what's going on in the show, I think Bran will probably leave again. So they're talking because he tells Sansa that he's the three-eyed raven. And Sansa's like, what? And then he said, it's snowing. I remembered, it snowed on your wedding night. She's kind of scared, but I could tell, for me, I kind of took it like she didn't want to hear about that. Because her wedding night was very effed up. Alright, she did look beautiful and all that, but what happened later on, yeah, you had Reek right there looking in the background while she was getting... I'm glad Ramsay's dead. So now, the Battle of Casterly Rock! There wasn't no battle. Okay, the army was gone. Nobody was there. Grey Worm was like, there's supposed to be more people. And guess who is there? Euron with his fleet, destroying the ships. So this is what really happened. Yeah, Jaime and Randall Tarly, yeah, the Oathbreaker, talking about, I pledge an oath. Yeah, threw that oath away. They're outside of Highgarden. And they defeated them easily. And then Jaime goes up to Lady Olenna's room, and they're having a chat. And she asked them, like, was it quick? Did they fight? Well, they tried. We weren't meant to be soldiers. So what happens next? They're talking about everything that's happening, and Lady Olenna tells Jaime, Cersei is a monster, but I love her. And then she tells him she's a disease, and then she'll be the end of you. And then she's like, okay, hurry up. How is he gonna do it? Are you gonna stab me in the back? And then he tells her what Cersei wanted, you know, to have her whipped in front of everyone and then beheaded, or burned, flayed, and then hung at King's Landing. And then she said no, gave her poison. She drank it quick. I was like, whoa. So she drank it really fast, and then she brings up Joffrey, and she even called him a cunt. I was like, Lady Olenna is the real MVP. And then she says, I never knew how the poison worked. I never thought it would be that way, how he died. I hope it doesn't happen to me. And then she's like, one thing I want you to tell her. Tell her it was me. Oh, I knew it was coming. I was just like, that is like, even though she's dying, she still had to get one in. Just right there, like, yeah, it was me that killed Joffrey. Bye. Oh, yeah. I was like, that was amazing, that part. And Jaime just like she gonna die already, but I know he wanted to swing. Oh, like, you just told him right there, like, yeah, I killed your son. What you gonna do? Nothing, because I already took poison. But I was like, shh. That was just a good, like, just a, you know, disc, burn, whatever. That was one of those, like, yeah, I killed your son. Well, anyway, this episode was good. Now I'm like, okay, Dany's kind of screwed because she doesn't have no more allies. Highgarden's gone. The Sand Snakes, what? She had the ships with Euron and Theon. It's all gone. So the only one she can go to is Jon. And hopefully we can see something. Or she's going to raise some hell and burn some shit up with the dragons. When please comment, rate, subscribe, and take care.